Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Duke, and today we are back in Terraria. So, what you guys have missed between episodes, I did a little bit of bridge building, placed about 1,000 blocks, so now I'm hoping that's going to be enough, because I don't want to do anymore. As you may have noticed, slime is currently raining from the sky. This is one of the events in the game. I think you have to kill like 100 slimes, and then it summons the boss, which would be kind of cool. We could get a slime saddle. But beyond that, there's not much that the King Slime can offer us in this boss fight. But we just want to get ready, because today we are taking on the wall. I'm excited for that. So, a couple things we need to do. We're going to handle this whole thing real quick. Then we're going to head down and get ourselves the hellstone we need to build our next set of armor. And that is the armor that's going to carry us through to the next... well, to the hard mode. We'll have the defense we need, because we're going to need some defense in hard mode. But yeah, this will be great. We'll just keep killing these guys and see how many more it takes. I'd like to upgrade to the knife edge, possibly, before we get to hard mode. We'll take a look at that. We'll see what that's going to take. That is the upgraded version of the sword that we've got now. Or one of the sword plus a bunch of other swords. Yeah. No pinkies yet. That's kind of interesting. We haven't seen one since the first episode, I don't think. You know, when the pinky was an absolute problem for us. Ooh, there he is. There's a pinky. Nice. Hey, look at that. Oh man, they can tank some hits, but they drop money. We defeated 50 blue slimes. So we get a banner. We can hang that banner up over here on our arena. They just add to the damage that you do, or more defense. I'm not sure. It's one of the two. Either more defense from that specific type of enemy, or more damage to that type of enemy. Ooh, sickness potions. Love to see it. A couple of them. That's good. Come on, guys. Where is the King Slime at? Platinum ore. Methodical sounds of us chopping them all down. So if I exit this now, we can see increased damage and defense. Okay, so yeah, these guys do less damage and we do more, basically. Come on, let's get some more. Let's get this done. Oh, also off camera, I combined the, oh, what was it? What's it called? Sandstorm in a bottle with the balloon, and that's why we have that yellow balloon. It basically gives us a little more jump height, plus all the normal effects that we had before. Another pinky. What, 3 now? Ooh, and pink slime too. I didn't even think about that. That stuff is good because it makes whatever you put it on bounce. Oh, slime has stopped. Maybe that means we killed 100? I'm not sure what this event really comes down to. That ain't bad. Alright, let's go chat with the guide real quick. Might as well before we murder him. Let's see what weapons we need. Talk to me, guide. I took the Muramasa and I made the Knight's Edge, which does 43 damage. Super good weapon. We need the Volcano. That's not too hard to get. Yeah, this one, the Blade of Grass, is a little more annoying because we need some stuff. That ain't bad though. What about this? Can this? No. Okay. I wanted to check the Obsidian Rose. It looks like we can add it to our skull. Or, what does this do? We can add this to make a molten quiver. Nothing really good for this yet. We got this from killing... Oh, what was it? I think it was a bat? A hell bat? We had this from an imp. We could combine this. See, this would be better. We could get the obsidian water walking boots. We'd make the lava waders, which are really good. I wonder if we have water walking boots. It'd make our next steps much easier. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'll take the bombs though. Well, let's go ahead and combine it with our skull just to have that. It gives us a little bit better chance, especially for what's coming next, because we need to go collect Hellstone. That is honestly fairly obnoxious to do. All right, I think we got all we need. And then we already have one up here. We also need some obsidian. For those of you who don't know, the way that the Hellstone works is every time you break one, it's going to drop lava where we're standing. Or not where we're standing, but from where it was. So we're going to have to deal with that. It'll be a little obnoxious. Not anything we can't handle, but definitely not my favorite part. And it is the main thing that makes this an annoying task. We also need obsidian while we do it, because the obsidian is used to make the actual Hellstone ingots. Yeah, I forget how many we need, though. Okay. There's a couple that are really good. So this spot here looks really good for an easy access. We're gonna go even lower, but yeah, you can see it. There we go. It generates the lava right under us. So handy. So good. What we might do is we might blow up some stuff down there. Nice. Okay. Yeah, made worse by the fact that we have to fight while we're down here. Oh man, there's a bunch of them. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay. All that fight for 9 bits. Isn't that great, guys? Isn't that just the best thing? I want to drain the lava enough that we can access this chunk too. Okay. Not so bad, not so bad. Oh, right in there. Right where we needed to go. Okay, not bad. One thing we might do is if we can get access to them. Magma Charm would have been sick to have. Also, if we get access to an obsidian skin potion, we might use that right away. Okay. Thinking we put a bomb here. We get out of there. And that burns its way out. Super. Whoa! Yeah, we just need it low enough that we can get that hellstone. Ouch. Take that. We'll take all the voodoo dolls we can get, because they are a surprisingly annoying thing. Ooh, demon sight. It's a magic item. It can be okay for playing mage. It can be pretty good. For a hard mode weapon, it's pretty solid. We're not really doing mage this time around. Ouch, I think that was just fall damage. Okay, let's see what we can find. No. These are handy. You use those to make the obsidian skin potion. There we go. Okay, here we are. Ooh, that sucked. Okay, we're good. Man, if we didn't have that rose, that would have been bad. Can't tell. I feel like this is clean. Yeah. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. How we doing? 60? Let's give that a look. Let's see what that looks like for us. We want to grab these stars while we're here. We're not going to go crazy and go out of our way for them at the moment. We don't need them that badly, but if you grab them every time you see them, it does a little better. Yeah, okay. Obsidian. There we go. Come over here, and we have our first hellstone bars. So 3 per obsidian. We're going to need a lot. 20 is not bad, though. Chestplate is 9. Imp staff might be handy. The summoner weapon, so it will summon imps, and then they'll leave us alone. Or we can make the volcano. I mean, we're already using the glove, the feral glove, which makes auto swing, which I think is why this one has a problem. It's also pretty slow. It costs 20. Pickaxe costs 20. Okay, so let's see. We need, what, 35, 45. Plus we want the gun, so 55. Plus these, so 60, 75 things. Which means we need triple that in Hellstone. Yuck. Okay. It also looks like we're going to need more obsidian. What we can do is we can look here. We have 2 obsidian skin potions. So this is actually the best way to do this. We're just going to go down and get all that we need, basically. So as you may have noticed, the bone serpents are actually relatively low damage for this level of the game. In hard mode, they're a little bit nastier, but for right now, they're relatively low damage compared to everything else. Oh, that's the worst. Tried to kill us. Yeah, that thing is the worst. Okay. Yeah, anyways, what I was saying is they're relatively low damage. They're also really the only thing we have to worry about as far as damage for this next part. So, let's head down. This seems like a good spot. Drink an obsidian skin potion and just dive on in. See, most things can't get to us now, which is great. There is no oxygen meter, but we do have to watch that that lava meter like a hawk. Otherwise, that's going to tick over. We're going to lose our protection, and we'll die instantly, really. We're just going to use our pickaxe to get around everything. That's kind of the main focus for us, be the pickaxe, and we'll use our grappling hook to place us in advantageous positions. Because again, we can't really swim. So yeah, we'll just have to use our grappling hook for it. Alright, not bad so far. I'd like to keep at least one of these for the fight if we can. The fight is way nastier than this, so. If we run off the edge of our bridge, we're going to want to have one. That way if we dip into the lava, we don't get all our health melted away. Down. Oh man, this is nice. This is bougie. Here comes our challenger. We'll just run the sword for that. Hopefully it doesn't burn up any of the good drops. There's not a ton of good drops that you can get from those guys, I don't think. A couple food items, which can give you like the stuffed and exquisitely stuffed buffs, which are nice, and we'll probably use one for our fight. They give you like a good all-around buff. Beyond that, there's not a ton. Okay, let's see. We got 175. We're doing pretty well. 3 minutes left. Let's go check another pool. Boom. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. Okay. We are very close to being ready. All we want to do now What is this guy? We have this one right now. That's our baby imp. He's very cute. I'm gonna put this down here. Or my favorite is actually the chest mimic. This one's my favorite. I think we're gonna do the baby imp though. Let me know down in the comments which one you guys think I should do moving forward, and we'll switch to that one. Okay, let's drop this. Drop off our voodoo dolls. We have a ton. Hopefully we don't need that many. I think that's it as far as extra blocks go. All we need is our obsidian. That's 60, which is enough for the full set. Hat, shirt, and pants. Awesome. Okay, and a little bit more. 15. Phoenix Blaster would be pretty good. Very fast. I think we're going to do that. Unreal. Ooh, that's a good one, too. That's a really good modifier. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let's ditch our old gear. Pop, pop. Why are we struggling? Get in there. I see. Okay, put these over here. Man, we even have more hellstones. So if we can get some obsidian... I don't know if I want to fight with the sword or not this round. It's tough, right? Because on one hand, the sword is a pain to get. On the other hand, hard mode jungle is the freaking worst. And the chances that we survive hard mode jungle to get that sword, which is honestly, it's good, but it's not that good for hard mode. I don't know. How many of these do I need? I need 15 3 vines and 15 of those. Honestly, we'd better go and get it, I think. We should try this. Bam! 41 damage. Yeah. I think we should go. Whoa, the kite's all janked. Okay, let's go take on the jungle one last time. On the way over there, we're going to use 2 potions. We got a gravitational potion, which we're going to use to basically unlock that whole region of sky. And we're going to use a Featherfall potion for inevitably when we run out of potion effect. So let's look at us. Yeah, it's pretty reasonable just to start here. Actually, let's start at the top. Let's try to maximize this as much as we can. Okay, so we're gonna jump, go down, jet, go down, go over, gravitation, change gravity. So every time you click the up button, it switches the direction of gravity. And we're using that. Oh, we went too high. Using that to try and uncover the other sky islands. Typically, I'd expect us to have about 4. Nice, okay. Grab that, and then just get in there. Okay. Oh, there's the horseshoe. That's huge. That is actually huge. So the horseshoe is nice because it completely negates fall damage. So for us right now, we're about to go into hard mode, and so we're gonna get wings when we go into hard mode. But for us, that's still gonna be really good. This looks like the fish pond. So there's like usually like a pre-made fishing pond, because if you didn't get an item you wanted from a sky chest, you can get it in the fish pond through crates. And this actually goes the same for like any biome. So any like challenging things, water items that you want to get, you can get from crates. Yeah, different things like that. Typically, fishing in that region will get you the item you're looking for. Not a good chance of getting the item, mind you, but a chance. Okay, that'll work. We'll take all these stars. More mana always helps. The only thing I'm missing right now would be a shine potion. That would be really cool. Got a coffee. No coffee. That's nice. See that guy? That's a mystic frog. It didn't die. We did not kill it. It has relocated. Yuck. Okay. Come on. Open up into a great big cave. That's what we really, truly need right now. Yeah, nice try, pal. Alright, let's just make our own really big cave. Sorry, bud. Wrong place, wrong time, I guess. That'll get some stuff done. Yeah, TNT rocks. Or dynamite, I guess. I guess it's dynamite. Post down in the comments if you know the difference. Curious. I'm sure there's a couple. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Slime's freaking employee of the month over here. Okay, that'll give us some idea of where to look. Ooh, interesting. Statue's a little bit interesting. We're not going to take it because we don't really need it, but that's still cool. Here we go. Go bam. Boom. There we are. Nice, good to see. Oh, we were too close. Oh, man. By ourselves? Oh, that's vicious. Since it was by ourselves, we didn't lose any money. Although that does highlight something. We're going to bring some shine potions with us, and that'll help us a lot. Set this down. Use those mana crystals, and now we have a yellow horseshoe on a balloon, which is no fall damage for us. Ever again. Alright, now we're just going to use the teleportation. Where are we at? Not where I want to be. That's fine. I figured, 50-50 chance. We want Night Owl and Shine Potion. I wonder what it costs to make Shine Potions. That might be worth investing in. Alright, I'll bring you guys back once we are over there. Okay, guys, we're back over here. Let's drink up our Shine Potion and our Night Owl Potion and our Spelunker Potion. That should help us quite a bit. Why is that though? Wait, I want that flower if it's valuable. I don't know why it would be. The Spelunker Potion says it is, so it is. Blue Sky Flower. Oh, it's probably a dye flower. Wow, early game loot. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that. There we go. Hey, friend. You're on the list. Okay, we need to open up inventory space. We desperately need to pick stuff up as we go. Thinking we're gonna trash those, keep our ropes, keep the hammer, trash the book, we already have it. Trash the iron, we don't need it. Probably should have put that away. Trash the spider webs. Trash the copper. I hate to do it. We're at that stage where we can use it for like chandeliers and stuff, so it's kind of nice, but we don't need it per se. I want whatever's in that chest. It's hidden enough that I've probably never been in it. And I haven't been in it. And it makes sandcastles. Danger sense is fine. Torches are good. Alright. I don't really care what you're trying to lead me to. The fairies either lead you to like money, like loot in some way, or they lead you to chests, which is another big one, or they lead you to gems. And at this stage, we don't really care about any of those things. Yeah, so it just led us to that chest. It's like, well, you're here already. You do know that since this guy was over here when he died, there must be an opening on this side of the wall. And there it is. Sick, okay. We got a stinger. One of many, I'm sure. How we doing? Stingers. 3 stingers, still 4 jungle spores, and no vines yet. Get that stinger. think we want the man-eaters. I don't think we want the other ones. It says this is our way down. Go right through our little wood platform that we made back when we were soft. Sure, we've gone through here, but we still need the anklet of the wind, so we need to keep an eye out. Whoa, ancient cobalt armor. That's actually sick. Whoa. It's kind of a rare drop, honestly. I think most of the things over here can drop them, but it is relatively rare. I don't think I've ever gotten the full set. I've gotten 1 or 2 pieces, but not a full set. There's a suspicious looking chest to me. Oh, bummer. Now that's why it's suspicious. Yeah, happy? Is that what you wanted out of all this? Oh man, look at all that stuff. All that aimed precisely to kill. And I don't really need the blue sky flower. It seems to be pretty common. Don't really need this or this. Or this. A lot of gold on us right now, which is not ideal. You don't really want to carry this much because you'll lose a chunk of it when you die. Because you will die, because you always die. Right? Like the minute you start thinking you're too good to die, and you do something stupid and you hit the ground too hard. Not a problem for us anymore, but well, we've done that a time or two even in this playthrough. Okay, let's head down. Bombs, blues. Man-eater. Come on, boy. A vine, nice. That was on our list. Cool, okay. Okay, and that's a spore over there. Oh. Ooh! Heart crystal. We haven't got one of these in a while. Heck yeah, man. Just use those right away. We're not so good yet that we can use them for the other uses, because there are a few uses. We just aren't in a good position to be using them for those uses. Okay, 3 jungle spores. How we doing? Alright, we have 1 vine, 7 jungle spores, and... 7 jungle spores and 7 thorns. Really not great, if I'm going to say that. Not horrible. We'll get this guy right here. 2 more. Ouch. Ooh, the little one dropped one. Nice. More spores, up to 6. Another vine, nice. The real question is, how many vines do I need? Another vine, nice, okay. Once we get to a safe area, I'll pull up. I want to know how close we are. Also a little, I guess I'm not concerned about it, but one thing that is worth noticing is that we have not obtained... We haven't seen any queen bee stuff, which could be a pest if that's the case. Drink one of those. Yeah, like I didn't plan on taking her on for a little while still. I mean, we could, right? Like in progression, we're probably at that spot. It's just not a... There's not a ton we can get from it, so I haven't really prioritized it. There we go. Nice try. Okay, 18, 10, and 3. I think you gotta be close, right? Anklet of the Wind would also just be really, really good. Oh man, there's a lot of dead man chests. Kill that thing. Let's just do this one. Feral Claw, not bad. Not a bad item. Some sort of shine potion would be... Well, I just hit the wrong button, so now I've gotten... If you hit B, which is what I've just hit, you will hit the buff button. Which just gave me a ton of buffs. The Dead Man's Shirt. Nice. Night Owl Potion, give us a little more night vision. Yeah, let's see. That is kind of a pain. Which one is that? Night Owl, Featherfall. Alright, if you right click on these, you'll kill them. Plenty satisfied. Okay, I don't need that many buffs running at once. It's not that serious. Alright, let's look. Let's check the wiki here. Terraria wiki. Okay, we need weapons. Aggro desert weapons. Blade of grass. Drum roll, please. We need 12 stingers, 15 spores, and 3 vines. And we have 12 stingers, 15 spores, and 3 vines. We have everything we need, so let's get the freak out of here. Maybe we should have hung around a little longer. I don't know. Could have been worth it to us. Let's see. So now we come over to here. It's hard to tell. I'm over here, by the way. The game decided that I look better invisible, so... Okay, come over here. Drop our armor bits. Okay. So we need, in order to make the Night's Edge, Volcano, Blade of Grass, Blood Bircher, and Muramasa. Which we have in here, possibly. No, I thought we did. Somewhere, we have that. Did I trash it? That would be really annoying. No, it's right here. Okay. Now we have a volcano that we have to craft. And then we have everything we need. So let's drop off this over here. Drop this. Make a mess of all our chests for no freaking reason. And we can just free fall. We're invisible, so nothing can get us, which is kind of fun. Like, things can get you, but they have to get a lucky hit, basically. I think it just decreases enemy aggro slightly, so if you stand still, like, they'll go past you. Now, with all these buffs on, look what it looks like around us. Okay. Actually... Whoa. Oh, that's really annoying. All right, we're gonna kill invisibility. Which one's invisibility? Spelunker, plenty satisfied, iron skin, swiftness. Oh, it's just gone. Nice. Okay. Whoa. Too much lava. There we go. We actually just want to come up to like a couple areas, like this area. Nice to see that there's a spider cave right there. Honestly, this might be enough obsidian right here. Oh, it's getting kind of close. Ooh, we might check that out. Now we're going to let loose this water. Dude, I think we're there. Have to double check, but I think that's pretty much it. Looks like a drop of water got past everything. If you dump all the water... Ooh, it's Tim. Ah, got him. That was the wizard Tim. He is a jerk, and he'll ruin your life. No, he's not actually that tough. He's just a rare monster. So when he comes, you know, you kill him and you get this hat, which is kind of nice. What did I just get? I don't know. An agile something. Weird. Okay. Now we need... Where's our ores at? Not there. Oh, there we are. Boom, just like that. 24. Add those to the 5. We take our volcano. We're going to need a couple more, it looks like, before we're done. But I'm okay with that. Because I think now we have everything we need. Ooh, right. Not quite. The last step. This has to be made at a demon altar. Luckily, we know where 1 or 2 of those are. All right, we don't have fall damage anymore. There we go. Ooh, guys. I hope you guys are excited. We're pretty much there. Pretty much have made it to the big times. Ooh, there it is. Knight's Edge. Ooh, and it's legendary. Look at that. This is a good weapon for us. We should melee fight the wall of flesh. I don't know if we have enough bridge for that, but if we might try it. But yeah, as you can see, it produces light, which is super nice. It is a pretty solid weapon going the hard mode. So slimes and stuff won't one-shot us, which is good. It one-shots a lot of things. Oh man, this is good. This episode might end up kind of long, but I do want to get an attempt under our belt. So I'm thinking we do it. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to take him on. We are not... Okay, hang on. Let's get our good potions out. We are not taking a feather falling. We'll take a Titan potion. A swiftness is fine. Spelunker is not needed. Hunter might be handy. Archery is always welcome. Life force is needed. Heart reach is always handy. Regeneration is not, and a hot dog. Yeah, I think that's all we've got really potion-wise. And the only thing that we should probably do is transform our bullets into meteor shot, which will just make them a little stronger. And we can do that using the meteor that we found in some chests, 'cause I'm not going to bother with meteor armor. Yeah, we don't need silver bullets. We have... I mean, they're a little bit better, but these bounce. So they'll, like, bounce between stuff. We can get some more. You can also buy illegal gun parts, but we don't need those. Let's see. We're going to sell off. This. Oh, I have more musket balls. Okay, nice. Come back over here, 70 at a time. Yeah, I just prefer them. Honestly, they're really nice to have for later game stuff. Bummer we didn't find the band. I'm not gonna fight with it though. And we'll put this on our hotbar as well. I used grenades my very first time beating the Wall of Flesh. I used them pretty heavily. We're just gonna trash stuff because we don't need it all. Yes. 37. This uses 14. That uses 21. It is really expensive, but it hits so hard. And it's auto-targeting, which is really nice. We're really not going to focus on that. All right. Down we go. Into the depths. Okay, so kind of a little prep while we fall here. Anyone who's never fought the Wall of Flesh, you have to make a blood sacrifice to get it. That's why we have a guide voodoo doll. We're going to cast the guide voodoo doll into the lava. It's going to, blood sacrifice the guide. And then it's going to summon the Wall of Flesh. The wall that separates good and evil. Order and chaos. It's really not a bad guy. Like in the Terraria lore, it's kind of like a... It's like a being with a job, basically. Ouch, that was not a good way to start this. Alright, let's do this. And away we go! Yeah, that's our guy. As you can see from the bottom left corner, the guide is now dead. Do what we can here. Oh, the lasers are going to do a lot of damage to us. Oh, we should buff up. That would be a good idea. Okay. It's just such a good level for him. That'll give us some hearts. Not bad, not bad. We can tank some of those shots. They're not doing a ton of damage to us, actually. Ooh, we got this. Easy! Easy! Ancient spirits of light and dark have come in. Yeah, so welcome to hard mode, guys. Let's see. Sorcerer's Emblem, Wall of Flesh Mask. I love to see it. Bam. Okay. We still have the buffs, and I want to utilize that while we got them. Also, the game just got way harder, so we're going to want to get a better gun out of this. We're going to take all of our voodoo dolls. Oh, we have to wait. Daryl, why are you green? Why is Daryl the only green guy? Ah, that's the bummer. So we have to wait. I think a whole day before... that's a bummer. That's fine. I guess we can do the proper thing. A terrible pawn hammer? Okay, we're actually going to come back over here and reforge the pawn hammer. Oh, we have to find the goblin for that. I just realized that. Haven't seen him in a while. Ooh, that's not ideal. Okay, we got a pet over there. Oh, he's all the way over there. That is what it is. So, next what we have to do is we have to break the altars. So, when you get into hard mode, you basically separate the crimson and the corruption, and now it's let loose. So there's going to be new monsters. Like that guy just took, what, 4 hits on a slime to kill? Has that chest always been there? If that's a mimic, he'll wreck us. There's a freaking derpling over there. Yeah, it has always been here. That's funny. Okay, what did we get sword-wise? Ooh, breaker blade. It's a bit slower than our normal sword, but 88 damage is pretty good. Alright, not bad. So, now we have to go find a bunch of these altars and use our lovely dovely little hammer on them, and it will create ores in the earth. We just blessed this world with cobalt, which is what that is. It is one of the new ores in the new power system that we basically have just created and now have to deal with. So we need to grab the ores. It's the same way that you can imagine with like how Minecraft ore generation works, where you need one ore to get the next to get the next. So this game doesn't always follow that rule, but for this it does. So we now have orichalcum. What did I just do? Ooh, I just saved my own life because that guy would have ruined my day. Yeah, that guy just did 50 damage. And they are going to keep spawning until I'm not down here anymore. That's how they like it. We need to break all these. The more of these we break, the more ores will be spawned in. That's why I went right back to cobalt. Anything else around that's worth it? No, not really. It is good to know that we can take on the wall of flesh pretty easy, though. Hopefully they decide to stay down there, and they don't drift up here. It's a lot of them to take on at once. And we need a molten pickaxe, because we can't do anything without it. I think we need it for our first ore. Okay. So, now the real question is, what do we want to do first? The boss progression has now changed as well. Most of the bosses are not going to be that bad. Crimson and Corruption are both going to grow. Now that we have a nurse, they're not going to... Guide's not going to show up, so... That's a bummer, but it'll be okay. Yeah, as you can see, there is more Crimson now than there was previously. Yeah, so this is the game. This is where the game actually starts, anyways. Oh, the dungeon also got a rework. Yeah, in case you guys thought it was that easy, we just go hide in the dungeon. A lot more crimson. This area looks like it was from original spawn, though. Nice. Ooh, those are not great. We need our Terra Spark boots. I think that's going to be a priority for us at some point. But actually, what we're going to try and do just really quick, see if we can, is get up to as high as we can. We want to glide over. Perfect. Hey, buddy. Been a while. Yeah, so he has some other tools and stuff. We don't really care about that. Let's see. Would it be worth reforging anything? Not really, but what we're actually after are the harpies, because they can drop something called the giant harpy feather, which honestly is the easiest early game wings. And there's also wyverns, which we need as the other ingredient for the wings. The guy wasn't even in frame yet. There he is. Yeah, this guy is going to be a pest. Breaker Sword's not bad against him, though. I wonder if we want... It's really not a bad way either. Oh, he's tough. Okay. We lost 25 gold. Okay. That freaking showed us, huh? Alright, so what I think I'll do between episodes, just to get things kind of cleaned up, I'll build us a big old apartment complex. That's what I typically do, is I typically just continue building upwards. We'll get like 4 or 5 more rooms put in, just for now, just so we have everyone a spot, so we have access to everything. And we'll get ready to go into hard mode. So now that we're here, there is a couple of things we'll want to find. We'll want to find the shimmer, which is like a magic liquid that deconstructs or reconstructs things. We will want to find the hallow biome, which is basically the opposite of the crimson or the corruption. Everything is good here, kind of a biome. That way we can get murdered by pixies and all sorts of other things. Let's see. Yeah, there is as much to explore. Yeah, here it is. Look at this. This is the hallowed biome. Everything's pink. Everything's lovely. You know, pastel, beautiful, nice even. Rainbows, crystals, all that. And honestly, this one is pretty good. Might need some hallow in our desert, but we'll see. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh, it's got like a little break in it, maybe? No, it's not. Oh. A derpling. Yeah, they're the worst. One of many strong monsters that will just kind of kick the crap out of us. And there's our pixie friends. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call it here for today. And if you like this episode, go ahead and leave a like. Give me a comment what you think we should do for our pet, if you think we should swap to a different pet, and kind of what you guys want to see in the next episode. We'll see what we can do. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Talk to you then.